And last fall, we spent a lot of time going through here picking these shitty little clusters of grapes.
You can't say shitty on this channel.
Oh, sorry. These crappy little clusters of grapes.
There's really only two kinds of jobs in our vineyard. The first one, digging post holes, running a tiller, lifting heavy things, hunting for gophers, tightening wires, making sure the watering system works. The other job, actually knowing something about viticulture, knowing a lot about grapes and winemaking, and dropping fruit, like today. Guess which job I got?
Do I look like $1 million?
Like $1 million pesos, maybe.
Thank you very much. Today, well, welcome back to Dirty Vineyard. Today we're dropping grapes. That's kind of scary. My wife is leaving a path of death and destruction of grapes that just don't make the grade. And let's watch how she does it. And I'm going to ask her how she selects and sees who lives and who dies. All right, Smarty Pants, how do you decide who lives and who dies?
Well, these are kind of nice big clusters. First of all, I check in to see if they're wrapped around each other, which they're not, so those are good. I'm going to leave them. But I kind of look for ones that are outliers. Maybe they're up too high or they're down too low, and they're kind of small. So like this one has a little piece off of it. I'm going to cut that off, but leave the big one. Here's some that are kind of a mess. So these guys right here, they're small clusters. They're not forming very well yet.
And why don't we just keep all of these? What's the big deal? I mean, couldn't some of these potentially grow up to be great grapes and great wine grapes?
They could be, but like this one right here, it's just a little cluster. So if, by cutting that off, it allows the energy that's in the grapevine to go into all the clusters that are left, because right now the grapevine's at the point in its brief summer life where it stopped growing leaves, and now it's putting all of its energy into the grapes, which is what we want. So by cutting off some of these little guys that aren't going to amount to much, we are allowing the grapevine to focus on those. So like this one I'm going to leave just because it's only got 2 clusters on this vine and they'll be easy to pick. One of the things that we think of too is we have to come and pick these in the fall. And last fall, we spent a lot of time going through here picking these shitty little clusters of grapes.
You can't say shitty on this channel.
Oh, sorry. These crappy little clusters of grapes. So I kind of think of that when I'm cutting too. Do I want to pick them in the fall? Now these grapevines,
Now hang on, why did you just cut away with that big old thing right there?
Oh, it was in the way.
Okay. Glad I'm not in your way.
This row is on the outside of the vineyard and it doesn't do as well. So I don't know if it's, it's the sun, the amount of sun it gets. It's because it's on the outside, it's first in the wind. The grapes that it gets in here are smaller clusters and less.
Look at how nice these that you left though. These are looking good. And one thing to notice is when a grape gets bigger, gravity starts pulling it down as well, which is one way you can tell it's a pretty good grape.
So when we get into some of the next rows, they have some huge clusters. And you can go get some of those.
And why are you using a pair of, oh, they're not scissors.
These are just a little pair of snips. This is the same ones we use when
How come you don't use your electric ones?
They're too big and too dangerous. Those are only for canes. I'd probably cut someone's fingers off.
You look like you're opening up Christmas presents. Look, I found a grape, and then you die. Hang on, let me catch everybody up. This side is an Albarino. There's 100 Albarinos. And this side are Arintos. And they're about, what do you think, like a week and a half behind?
Yeah, that seems about where they are.
So does that mean in a week and a half you'll probably come out here and drop grapes?
No, I'll probably drop them now because I can still see. But come look at these. Look at these clusters.
Hang on, let me go over there.
These right
What
here.
am I looking at?
Just how big, how much bigger these clusters are.
And why do you think they're that much bigger? Because they're out of the first row?
They're not in the first row. They're protected from the wind. They just have, look at these clusters.
So these are like our children. The more we have, the better they come out. All right. I gotta go edit another award-winning video.
Bye.
Thanks for showing up at Dirty Vineyard. I'll see you next time.